Hello friends, while the entire automotive world is experiencing the decline of such a class of cars as a sedan, Toyota is doing the impossible by breaking the mold. To date, Toyota Camry is one of the few sedans on the planet whose sales are not affected by the obsession of the population with crossovers. Camry's annual sales amounted to more than 300,000 vehicles, and this is only in America. So Toyota is not going to stop there and is already preparing a new sedan body. This is eloquently evidenced by these shootings. They capture the test moth of the new Camry. And this suggests that the model is at the very early stage of testing and the premiere will take place only in 2024, but this does not mean that there is no information at all about the new items. On the contrary, it is more than enough. Let's start with the visual part, because this is the most burning topic. There will be no revolutionary solutions here. The new Camry will follow in the footsteps of the fresh Crown and take a certain part of the design decisions from this model. To be precise, the recently introduced Crown sedan would be taken as the basis. This particular model is the closest to the new Camry with the same interior. Crown sedan will share some interior elements with its more affordable sister. I want to note right away so that there will be no confusion later. Although the Camry will be somewhat similar to the Crown, it will still offer its own unique features both in the interior and in the exterior. Toyota is far from the brand that has a clearly defined corporate style. After all, the Japanese like to experiment more, since this Toyota new Camry will be based on the current TNGA platform. To offer each new generation a new platform, only Mercedes can afford this. So Camry will retain the front-wheel drive layout, but the powertrains will still undergo a transformation. Now the most powerful Camry will be equipped with a new hybrid power plant Hybrid Max. The same powertrain is used in the Crown, and technically they are very similar models. So transferring this power plant to the new Camry is not difficult. Consists of a hybrid turbo 4 with a volume of 2 goals and 4/10 of a liter and 2 electric motors with a capacity of 340 forces. It sounds tempting. A hybrid transmission consisting of an electric motor and a 2.5-liter petrol 4 with a capacity of 240 forces will still be available. We will no longer see a 3.5-liter gasoline V6, as the company is slowly abandoning such mammoths, replacing them with more efficient modern hybrid units. As I said at the beginning of the video, the premiere of the new Camry will take place in 2024. The novelty will be sold as a model of 2025, which means that the sedan will go on sale closer to next year. Porsche will introduce a new electric-focused PPN platform next year, and with it the debut of a new electric Macan, but unexpectedly, the company has encountered a number of problems in software development. That night, the parent company Volkswagen took over and did not cope with this task on time. Is it worth saying what it is fraught with? The consequences are not the most pleasant. The debut of the electric Macan has been postponed indefinitely and the shift of all other premieres on schedule. On a bunch of such undesirable conditions, Porsche is no longer as decisive as soon as possible to abandon the production of gasoline Macan, which for a minute is the second model in the company in terms of sales. Second only to the Cayenne. In addition, the Germans are afraid that the public reaction to the electric Macan will not be so strong positive and it will not be able to fully replace the sales of the gasoline model. All this has led to the fact that the company now wants to extend the life of the gasoline baby. ICE was called 2026, now there is no specifics on this issue and Porsche will make every effort to extend the life of this model and thereby reduce the risks for the company itself. Such are the things. Brabus introduced two 6-wheeled Geländewagen. The company decided not to wait for the time when Mercedes itself decided to present such a monster and did it themselves. In order to implement such a project they took an ordinary Gelic. lengthened its base, added another axle and screwed the whole cargo body to it. Now the Helic has 6 ears and a reinforced frame so that it does not fold in half like a pie. The novelty has portal bridges and new off-road tires. Now the clearance of the model is crazy 472 mm, not without carbon fiber arch extensions for an additional roof rack and a full-fledged winch. All for off-road driving. The interior was also not forgotten, it was sheathed in expensive leather. Decorated with carbon fiber inserts and brushed aluminum, and the ceiling was covered with Alcantara. To choose from, Brabus offers 2 options for 6 great. In the first case this modification is the XLP800. The proposed 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 with a capacity of 800 horsepower and 1000 Nm of torque. The engine is paired with a 9-speed automatic. The first 100 of the younger version takes 5 whole and 8/10 per second, and the maximum speed is 210 km/h. The cost of such a modification is €1,100,000. There is an older version XLP 900 Super Black with a more aggressive appearance and a power of 900 horsepower and 1,250 Nm of torque. True, the reliability of Brabus did not suffer. They increased the volume of the factory V8 to 4.5 liters and installed more efficient turbochargers on it. The Superblock exchanges the first 100 in 5 whole and 2/10 of a second, and the maximum speed is the same 210 km/h. The cost of this option is €1,186,000. And for today, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos. Good luck to everyone and see you.